It's the Scotty Ray Report, reliable, fast, and true. Headlines, weather, local news, he brings it all to you. From the courthouse to the back roads, he don't miss a thing. Traffic, storms, communities, on top of everything. Bringing you the news you need at home or on your drive. Listen in, it's Scotty Ray time.
And good morning, I'm your friend Scotty Ray. This is Odie, and we're off to the races Tuesday.
Tuesday already. Don't worry, Friday's on its way to be here before you even know it.
70, and I can almost see some daylight through the tree line outside.
It's trying. It's doing better than what it did yesterday.
Yes, sir, Bob.
It's trying.
Daylight is coming as we have the new time change. Are you adjusted yet?
No, it's going to take me a month. But I told Amy, I said, don't worry, that clock on our wall, I told her that just hang in there, that time will be correct again.
Oh, yeah, mine's wrong again.
Yeah, yours is wrong again.
It says 6 o'clock over there.
So I just keep the one in the bedroom on
big
7.
Carrot that's sitting over there?
Well, I do now. That's a big rabbit.
That's a big rabbit that's coming to the studio. This was one of those days that I got to the studio the other night. I don't know what happened during that. I didn't get a lightning strike, but the power kept, and I had several things mess up. And as Dylan Ray is going through this, and why is it that it's never a $10 part that you need to buy? Why?
Always a little bit more, but at least
a little bit.
It's screaming on Facebook and YouTube right now.
Everything's working, but I got to have a $2,000 part to fix something. It's always that. And then as I thought I had a booger bear. As I'm walking to work this morning in the dark, I'm about halfway here, and I hear the generator kicked off, and I thought,
oh, I thought you got here quicker.
And the power was on, and it started cranking on its own. It'd turn off, and then it turned on and wouldn't shut off. And so I had to go fool in the dark. So I got a little bit behind this morning trying to make it hush.
Also, it wasn't running his test.
No, he wanted to run.
Is that the one you had a problem with the other day?
Yeah, during the storm, whatever happened, it messed with Bertha out there.
You've just had a heck of a day already.
Boy, I was, but we're back running and everything's working fine. So full steam ahead.
Chris said he had to vacuum off yesterday. I got a call yesterday and says, "Man, what is burning?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Somebody's got a heck of a fire going on out here." And I said, I hadn't heard of anything, but I'll kind of check it out. I was out and about already. I started driving down the road, and I looked up, and I said, "Hey," man, that ain't smoke. I said, "That stuff's yellow."
And I got to talk to Angie. We had a picture sent in on I-20 in between here and Jackson, and it did look like a fire, but as you look close, it was pollen.
It was.
And I don't know if we've got that put up. And
man,
Odie wasn't acting normal when he said, I said, "Odie, are you okay?" And your sinuses are...
My sinuses, this time change, everything else. I hate taking medicine. I don't, except ivermectin, I take it. But I don't like taking these allergy pills. I took one of them suckers this morning. I just...
You're on that allergy. A lot of people are doing that. And it just messes with your sinus. That green, I don't know what you call that green gunk. Well, I mean, as in it's got to have another term for it. But
life-destroying
it's
fog.
Bad. It's bad. And your cars, you won't be able to keep your water hose handy to spray off when you get ready to leave the house so you can see out your windshield.
Get that $20 car wash. You go in it every day.
No, I guess you could.
Yeah. Yeah,
but I sprayed Angie off, and she drove off into the wild blue yonder yesterday. She was off. I can't see.
And it was terrible.
You know, another thing that we see that is going by the wayside, New Jersey is the latest. Malls, they are slowly going away from America's storefronts.
Yeah.
People like to have it separately now, individual stores. I think the shopping strips are still popular, but it's the mall itself where large crowds gathered and people didn't feel comfortable.
And you've got to get out and go inside, and then you've got to walk all the way around this mall. There's one thing missing in the mall that you don't see.
What's that?
Shopping cart. So now you got to carry this crap from one store
I
to
didn't think
another.
about that there, Odie.
You go to these strip malls, and you can leave that store back to your car, put that up, go back inside. So I don't know. Haven't done one of these big polls, but.
And I have to say this, the only time I've ever been into the mall was to go to Craftsman to buy a tool, and I didn't have to have a buggy to tote that one tool back. I'm just not one of those. I don't do a lot of shopping.
I don't either. Christmas was about the only time I would go to the to the mall, and then I'd go in wherever that store was, and I'd go to that store I was going to and come back out.
Man, I really don't do well at Christmas presents. I try, but I don't do well.
We've gotten to the point where we buy what we want throughout the year. We don't need.
And I think most people do. And
the kids are number one.
Correct.
So yeah, we got this new one. So this will be his first Christmas. So Carson will be spoiled this year.
I'm probably sure of that.
But that's okay too.
We got a high again today of about 85 is what we're expecting. 70 right now. Tomorrow will be our day of severe weather. Level 2, we'll tell you more about that in a moment. And we're going to talk about bank robbery. How to get away. We'll talk about that next. It's coming up at the Scotty Ray Report. Don't rush off. Grass cutting season is here. And if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have the size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494. Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing, or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. See Best Sadia, they'll help you out if you always needed a shop. I'm tipping the good folks. Drew will bend over backwards to help you there.
And I tell you what, it don't take him long neither.
No, sir. Drew can be done in no time flat.
Yeah.
Good folks there. As we begin our day, let me just get over here to the lead story, Odie. This would happen in York, Alabama. And this is not something that you hear of very often, bank robberies.
Yeah, not as much anymore.
Now, a bank robbery did happen yesterday afternoon as we get into, happened before 5 o'clock as the bank was getting ready to get out. The Investor Bank there was robbed by a man wearing a mask. He went in, left with an undetermined amount of cash, Odie. I can't tell you how much at this point. FBI is investigating that. And he fled the scene on a scooter. And when I say scooter, it was one of those little bitty electric, like little... Not a wheelchair, because I had several people go, "Did you mean wheelchair?" No, it was an actual
one of them little razor scooters.
Yeah, and off he went, and most likely drove around the corner, threw it into a trunk or in the back of a pickup truck, and drove off into the sunset.
I wonder if they gave him one of them dye packs.
That's a good question. Did someone else catch it there in York on a camera? I'm sure FBI is combing the streets.
Oh yeah,
to see who else caught him there and where he might have went. Now, again, I don't have any of that information. All this is just coming together to light of what happened yesterday. No one was hurt. That's the most important thing. And as I sat back and I chuckled, I'm not gonna lie, I did chuckle. Scooter, I mean, come on, it made you laugh. And then I went, maybe I need to not poke fun at York, Alabama. We did get 2 banks robbed in Meridian, Mississippi on bicycles.
Yeah. If you've got a blank camera
in between the 2 houses, and he was gone. Now, wasn't he later caught?
Oh yeah, he was caught.
Yeah, we did get him later.
It took a little while to get there.
It wasn't like overnight that he was. Yeah, but
I got these blink cameras. And now they've injected AI into the camera.
Well, explain what you mean by that.
By what part?
The injected AI into your cameras. What does that do?
All right, so used to, I would get an alert that says there's something going on in your driveway.
Okay.
So I'd have to pull it up, and there'd be a cat or a vehicle's turning around or something like that. With this AI, I get descriptions,
Really?
and it will tell me there is a bird walking down your driveway.
So you don't have to open it up. You can just glance at it.
There's
Okay.
a gray squirrel bouncing in your backyard.
How does it describe a bank robber?
So that's what somebody's got blinkers say. There's some old guy on a scooter. So, if that's popped up on your camera,
Call the FBI.
call the FBI. They want to see that footage.
But, you know, seriously, bank robberies have become a thing of the past because
Too many cameras.
too many cameras, and it's usually a swift arrest. He was just able to elude, and I think a lot of bank robbers will hit these smaller towns now because of the lack of huge law enforcement present. It would be harder to do that in Jackson or say Meridian because there's more red lights to go through before you get to the rural route. Does that
And if
make
you've
sense?
noticed, we got popos everywhere. So we've got more police officers in Meridian over the past year.
Oh yeah.
Than what we had. Then you've got the sheriff's department that's out and about. Then you've got highway patrol that's out and about. So pretty congested to get somewhere and get away quick without being seen.
Correct.
Somebody's going to know. Yeah, but AI takes a picture of you with your little stocking on your face and can bzz, boom, come up with a picture of you.
Pretty serious there. But again, now, and y'all know this, of every type of robbery there is, you back up and you think of who was working there. It really spooks people because I've talked to 2 or 3 people that have gone through robberies, and it takes several weeks to get back to normal because everybody comes in for the next few weeks. You're thinking, oh boy. And I and think of being law enforcement right now. The next few weeks, you see a scooter, you're going to think, is that a bank robbery? What are they up to?
Yeah,
It puts it in your.
Yeah.
But for those who work that, and it is a fear of someone that could have done something the unthinkable.
Like a store.
Yeah. Cash.
Yeah,
working at night, it can happen during the day, but at night at a convenience store, it's a lot worse, I would say. Criminals do bad things, but
sit up all day to think about how they can steal your money. 'Cause
Yeah.
they can't go out and get their own.
it's called a job, isn't it? There,
People just don't realize what those do.
they get
nowadays.
rashes from it, and they get allergic reactions to jobs.
You mean I got to be here at 8 in the morning
Wow!
and work till 5?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I can't do that.
But it is a generation that doesn't understand. They'll see somebody that has a brand new Corvette and they think, well, I ought to start out with a Corvette. It doesn't work that way. Each of us had pre-owned vehicles, and we're glad to get it at the time. If you save and work, it goes in steps. And somehow or another, with all the internet and all of the people that have money do these videos, and people think they should have it right out of the box.
Yeah, and want it straight up. But let's take a burger flipper. Why do they only get paid a little bit, minimum wage, a little bit more? It's because that's your learning job.
Yeah, it's an entry job.
That's where you go to work while you're in school, so you can earn money and understand what to do with that money. You got to give some, you got to spend some, you've got to save some, and everything's got to have a name, and it teaches you that financial stability. Then as you progress in school and in age, you may move up or go to a different job. But now if you're at one of these burger places, I'm telling you, when you hit to the management level, you can start making some money.
Yeah, there's money there.
And you can make a great living there. But entry level, that's not for you to raise a family on. That's to teach you
can't
to
do
get
it.
ready for life. and then go to school. I'm not saying college, but finish high school and go to a career, get you a trade, and
move
make
right
some
on.
good money.
Did you ever bring up Rihanna this morning? I almost said it wrong. Rihanna, the singer.
Rihanna. Is that the one that got raided at the house or something?
Well, somebody done a drive by her house, and they've arrested a female for it. She's jetted out of town. She caught the next flight out. She was at home with her 2 children. I think it's 2 children she's got, but fired a weapon at her home. They've arrested the woman. Don't know why she did it. That's just kind of mean, isn't it?
Yeah, jealousy.
It could be. But thank goodness she wasn't hurt, and we're glad of that.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we had this is like I got on the wrong side of the road. I should have went
northbound.
Right. I thought it was on this side, and by the time I got there and got set up, it was too late. So we took video from this side of the street. This is right here at Bonita Lakes, Highway 19 South as you go up to the mall there. We had a 2-car accident there yesterday afternoon, Odie. Not all that bad, but it did have some minor injuries there. The Metro came up, helped them out there. Fire department was on scene. But that happened there, held up traffic for a little bit, blocked a lane, couldn't get through. Now, down the street at the same time, what happened? Let's go here, take a look. I would classify this as a head-on.
Yeah.
It was injuries associated with this. Let's look at video here. Start here. Let me pause that. Look, that was a hard lick.
I've seen a bunch of wrecks right there.
Yeah, and that's, of course, by Jack's place.
Yeah, I figured Queen City would be running out there with a cane talking about, here, you need
Jack
a wheelchair.
Jack said, I need to start charging you rent for being in my parking lot all the time.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. Come here. We got stuff for you.
Let me show you some more pictures of this, of just how serious. Look at that. Oh. Man, that's, and this car, I've got a picture of it as we look on to this. Look at that.
Battalion Chief Robinson there, he was looking at how he could tie a rope to that car so he could drag it around the block a couple times for exercises.
Yeah, he's stout.
He's thinking, that might be a little bit more fun than that tire was.
Ow.
Yeah.
Just be careful no matter where you go. Little small things lead to big things, and that was a tough one there yesterday afternoon. Those were the biggest that we had in the area yesterday in downtown Meridian.
Clanton, Alabama.
What they doing this morning?
Yeah, joining us up. So good morning from Clanton over there. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Yeah.
And, we're talking about jobs, and I've heard other people say it, but I heard Donald Trump. It was one of those things to where he gave the 11 tips on life, and one of them deep in there, and y'all know this is not a lie. Pick a career that you love. You can only succeed at something that you like, then you're not working at all. And that is so true. Choose something that you're good at. Now, don't get me wrong, we've all had to do things in life that you had to do to get by. But if you can, choose a career that you love doing, and you truly don't work a day.
That's exactly right. No matter what it is.
We have absolute fun every single day that the Lord gives us.
Talking about people want to throw Trump up there. Well, he had it a little easier. His daddy gave him $1 million. His daddy was doing pretty good. His daddy had nowhere near the money that Trump's got.
Oh, no.
Why? Because he took that and he invested it and it grew. And now he's doing the same thing with his kids. And that's what we do. If we take a little bit and give to our kids and give them the foot up, we want them better than we are. And we want them to be prepared to make their kids better than them and us.
Oh, you always want your family to succeed.
To succeed and do better than what we do. And somebody put in there, what about the people teaching the kids? One, I wish there was a Dave Ramsey or something that went into our schools.
Well, we need shop again, and we also need home ec again.
Need home ec, need shop, need a mandatory. I saw a car the other day. I thought somebody stole it. Driver's ed ought to be put right back into every single class.
It's not
school
there?
Out there. As far as I know, I've heard it wasn't.
Really?
And
what's Tommy Dale doing now? Yeah. That's all Tommy Dale ever done.
And I don't know. down there at the highway patrol, I think we ought to have it where they have to come up there and actually drive a vehicle. But I think that ought to be in school. Financial studies, I think that ought to be in school.
There was a state, and I forget where it was, where they're passing legislation to where you have to have gone through driver's ed to get your driver's license. I forget what state that was.
Boy,
but that would be smart.
I'd rather pass that law than to give all of the sports entertainment people around here free income tax.
Yeah. I don't think that worked out like they thought it would.
Well, now it hadn't gone to the Senate yet, or it's at the Senate, but they don't think it's going to come out of the Senate.
That's because everybody went, "What you talking about, Willis?"
Huh? How about drop everybody's income tax, and then that would drop theirs too.
Yeah. That was not smart. That was not smart at all. Odie, we can't forget to tell everybody it is 7:22, which means what has happened?
They've been open for 22 minutes at the polls, so it is time for senators. Go down there. You've got till 7 o'clock tonight to cast your vote, or 7 o'clock tonight to be in line to. I don't know why I said that. And 7 o'clock, they're going to shut the door.
That's right.
Nobody's going to be there. But go voice your opinion. Prove me wrong. Yesterday I made a prediction, and I'm going to stick with it. I'm not going to drop it. I'm at 8% is what our voter turnout's going to be for today's election. 8. Single digit 8. And then when you brought up this is spring break, I started to take that down to about 6. But I'm going to leave it at 8 and say that that's how... For no better word, that's how lame this election's going to be.
It's going to be very slow, and you know, maybe I'm at fault on this too of not talking about it enough. But I mentioned to several people. They go, "Well, I didn't even know that was going on." Here's what your voter polls look like today for Lauderdale County. There, this is the Democrat side. You will choose one of these 3 for United States Senate. Check one. I don't know any of these folks, but maybe you do. Priscilla, Albert, and Scott, they're running for that. Then under for U.S. House of Representatives, 3rd Congressional District, Michael, do you pronounce that Sherrado?
Something like that. No, that's Democrat side.
Correct. And let's look at the Republican side. Here's the Sarah
Aldicar or something.
Against Cindy Hyde Smith. Hyphenated name there.
I'd be hiding from something too. I'm sorry.
And then we have for U.S. House of Representatives, 3rd Congressional District there, Michael Guest. Unchallenged there, and whoever wins this on each side will face each other come November. Of course, we will have a special election for Donna Gill's job. We will also for Honorable Harris's job, who passed away. We had 2 people that were in office that passed away in Lauderdale County.
2 judges. Yep.
We will have that come up in the special election also at the same time this fall. Boy, we've had people appointed to carry that job until then. So elections matter, but I'm with you on this being spring break. It's going to be slow at the polls.
Slim pickings.
Because I drove around a lot yesterday. It was a lot less people on the roadways. It just is not as many people stirring.
A lot of people's going to the beach. A lot of people going to some of these big parks and what do you call them? Six Flags and things like that. Mm-hmm. So
check it out. We'll be right back. More to come of what's going on in the communities. Don't rush off. If you need a front end alignment, drop by J&J Tire and Muffler on 8th Street. With the purchase of 4 brand new tires, they'll throw in a free front end alignment. That's right, a free front end alignment with the purchase of every 4 new tires. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes. With the largest selection of new and used tires, along with exhaust systems. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian. That's J&J Tire and Muffler.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealers are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealers.
I was looking off and didn't notice that there. As we all know what happened in Georgia, the teacher that was killed in the prank that went wrong. And you've watched all this, Odie.
No, I saw it and I started to follow it, and I kept getting...
About 3 to 4 kids showed up at a teacher's house. They were going to roll the house with toilet paper. He comes out to chase them off. He accidentally trips, and they go to take off and run over him, and he has died from his injuries. A well-liked teacher. The wife is begging authorities not to charge the children. She said it was an accident that just went totally wrong, but they do have one in custody and have charged them with this. Horrible that could even happen.
Yeah, sad situation for everybody.
So that is one of the lead stories across America. We still have no answers when it goes to the Guthrie case. She is still missing. They have absolutely, if they've got information, they ain't released it to the public. And we're knocking 6 weeks now.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot to be told. Something may turn up later, but horrible.
I think Samantha, I think that was the daughter's name. I think she's going back to work now.
She did make an appearance and said that she was coming back. And there was lots of talk about the girl that used to be on there, filled in and wanted her job. And they were just creating drama, bad drama. That girl didn't need that.
Somebody got to have a reason to watch it.
Yeah. Nobody else does. It's a lot of those shows that just they have gone by the wayside. They don't have the viewership that they once did. So that's what we've got there with the latest thing. What was this?
Priceless penny.
Yes, sir. It was one of these that somebody. Are you one of those that goes through your change?
So I do, but I haven't in a while. I stick everything in a bucket, and then I start to go through it. And just kind of glance over.
Well, usually, a penny or silver, if you put it on the counter, it has that different sound to it, a silver dime or a silver quarter. I'm one of those. I glance at it from time to time, and my wife gives me absolute, because if I go somewhere and it's $7.42, I'll dig in my pocket and dig out 42 cents. Now, her and Greg don't do that. Give me the change, I'll throw it in a jar. But I use my change. And they constantly, both of them poke fun at me.
I do for small amounts of change, 6 cents, 9 cents. But other than that, that's...
So, have you been a victim of the rounding yet? Because, they quit making pennies.
No, that don't bother me.
No, I'm saying, has that been done yet to where you pull up and it's $4.03 and they go, oh, don't worry about the 3 cents, or they round it up, you give them a nickel and you don't get anything back?
I'm not sure.
I've done it a couple times on each side of it, where it's been rounded to my good, sometimes to the other side.
Well, there's enough. Well, I have a scare. There's enough pennies out there. We don't have to make any more. We got enough pennies to circulate.
Keep using them.
And keep using them. I mean, our grandkids still have pennies out there. If people don't panic and quit using them and the government quit hiding them, you already paid for them. Let them stay out there.
But they are becoming a collector's item, without a doubt, people putting those up.
Oh, look at here. Maryland, 30 hours of classroom training and 6 hours of road training from a certified driving school before you can get your driver's license.
Huh.
I like that.
Which was it? California just was handing out those CDLs where you didn't really have to.
A few of them, New York, Chicago, all them. Oh, here, you get a license, and you get a license, and you get a license.
That's truthfully that's not far from the truth.
Oh man, it was terrible.
If you applied, you basically got one. Is what happened there. And
somebody said they wouldn't even take the pennies. See, now that's going.
Yeah, it's American tender.
Don't let me get the Odieism back going this early in the morning.
But use them there. we've got somebody who has pled guilty. Have you read this story there, Otis?
Oh man, he stealing from his own employees is the way I look at that too, not just the government.
That's true, because he was taking the money from them and not turning it in.
Yep.
And he's been busted there, pleads guilty to tax offenses involving over $2 million. Hattiesburg, Mississippi. That's it. IRS does not play. They will come visit you. And then once you become on their radar, they love to visit you yearly after that, don't they?
You're on the red flag program.
I was, let me see here. I was out and about yesterday. Let me see if I can find a picture. I was out yesterday, and I was calling, reminded, said, don't forget to go by Frank Berry today. They're having their spring fling thing.
Yeah.
And I walk up, and I'm at the fence, and I think, boy, she sure looks a lot like Julia. And then I go, that is Julia. And she was out painting faces yesterday.
Well, she doesn't have a whole lot of nothing else to do.
Oh, she was busy at it. But this was a big time. They're going to do a couple of more of these this week, Odie, as we look at this. Kids celebrating and having fun. The city of Meridian was there. The Meridian Fire Department was on hand. Metro was there. There's the police department. They were all at it there. Fire department, rescue, teaching kids all about it there. They had some coloring books and things that they were handing out to the kids. The Masons were on hand, and they had little goodie baskets they were handing out to the kids also. So
that's not a Mason. And it was a fraternity.
The Masonic Lodge.
All right, I see that. All right, I was looking at his, but yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, I see him down there now.
Yeah, they always they're at a lot of things that I go to, and real good group of guys that try to spread joy.
Do a huge amount. They do for the community.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate that for what they do there. Let's see what else went on yesterday. There was Read Across America last week. I missed a place I was supposed to be at.
Say it ain't so.
I did.
I bet they tried to pull out that one book about the fox and the hawks and the ducks and the.
I've got 2 places to go next week for makeups. I think I'll be at Carver and I'll be at Southeast.
If y'all have got the fox and the hawks and the
do
box,
not
he
bring
loves
that.
that.
Do not bring that book near me. If you, I've been told this story now about 12 times. Have you talked to the fire chief lately?
Yeah, he missed a couple pages.
Mr. Fireman.
Mr. Fire Chief.
Mr. Fire Chief, you skipped some pages. Hush up. That book was about thick.
Yeah.
It was funny.
And here we are, and there's the end.
Me and Odie joke about this because we were also tormented with a 60-page Dr. Seuss book one time that was horrendous.
It was bad. If you've ever read that Fox, I don't know, but I'm still trying to get my tongue untied.
Yeah, I don't know how this guy got that big. Dr.
I don't either.
But, of course, code enforcement going out there and helping out as well. Lots of people in the city of Meridian help with this. Terrell, he was all over, and we do appreciate everything that he does. Community development, helping out with what they do.
Over there reading the book.
So it was a good thing as America read across the thing. Look, this is a big deal for Equipment, Mississippi, as we get ready for a grand opening there. We're going to be going down to the Equipment Chevron on Thursday there, the burrito company opening there. Protein bowls and a whole lot more. It's coming your way there. We'll be down there. The grand opening is going to happen the 12th. They'll have free sample servings.
A burrito.
So if you're going to be in Equipment, make sure to come see us. On the 12th, there will be there. Is this going
to be in like a Maples gas station?
Yes, sir, Bob.
I see the maple sign.
The little maple leaf there. That was a dead giveaway, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So join us there in Quitman. We hope you'll come out and say hello to us. I always enjoy going to Clark County. A lot of fun there. So we'll be down there at the intersection there and doing that. And don't forget, we've got the Spring Extravaganza coming up on March the 21st. That's going to be happening at the Joanne's location, Fabrics there. We go see Becky. She'll be in tomorrow, as a matter of fact, to talk to us about all of this. So get ready as we get ready for this. Today, no, that'll be next week. I got my weeks mixed up there.
It'll be all right.
Yeah.
It's coming.
We'll be right back as this morning travels along.
Spring is here. Grass is growing. And your mower? Yeah, it's still not ready. Don't fight it another season. Head to Paris Tractor for our Kubota zero-turn spring wheels. Right now, you can get into a new Kubota zero-turn Z232 KW42 mower for just $5,299 or as low as $125 a month. More than a tractor store.
Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows,
call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
As the seasons change, so do your clothes, and Garrett Sports Center on 8th Street has exactly what you need. Haybo shirts, long and short sleeve, also Hulk shirts, and America's favorite brand, Carhartt. Welcome back. Don't forget, polls are open. We want you to vote. I see Shirley is up this morning.
All the way from Ohio.
While she was gone, the community pitched in. She's been sitting out back reading books and watching us during the early morning hours, and she had a hole in her fence, and it was scaring folks. They went ahead and fixed that while you were out of town. Don't worry. They won't be able to see you next week, Shirley, when you get back to town. Bubba's still dancing. He's been doing that YMCA.
Oh, man.
Does the name Ralph Emery mean anything to you?
Yeah, yeah.
If you ever visited Nashville, Tennessee, he was the voice that everybody knew. He
Nashville Now?
Yeah, Nashville Now. And if you were any kind of star, you visited his show. As a matter of fact, the Possum was on there on TNN back in the day. He's inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. Ralph was just it. He interviewed everybody and anybody. I always enjoyed.
Got somebody was at Coker's Chapel. They were the 9th person to vote this morning.
There you are.
I guess it's been 3 years since I started doing this gig, but there was a group of us, probably 8, something like that, that met at Sukalina every morning, and we were always there 5-10 minutes till 7. And
standing in line to vote?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm sure there's that big rush of everybody that is going to vote, no matter who, what, where, when, and why. So I hope that increases. I hope I get proved wrong. I hope I get slammed for
I don't think you are.
The amount of people. But, I mean, 33% of everybody goes and votes when it's something major. But an election, I don't care if it's 2 people up there fighting for something.
You should vote.
It's important.
But we all know the truth.
Yeah.
1940, one of the most influential people in American history would be born. He's done a lot.
Your butt.
He sure will there. He can reach up and just tap you right there from over yonder.
With his big
And
toe.
he can take on 80 people at one time. I've seen it. Even that guy that runs X, what's his name from China? He's scared of him. Chuck Norris born today.
Chuck Norris.
I'm telling you, Invasion USA, if that wasn't a good movie. And then Lone Wolf McQuay. Man, if y'all want to see one that's really, really good, go back and watch that. And, of course, you can watch the Eagles fly if you check into Walker, Texas Ranger.
Monet, go to Facebook Messenger. And then you can send that picture through Facebook Messenger. Or you can go to Scotty Ray 1969 at AOL.com and send it in that way.
Yeah, send that. I might need to know that there. You remember Shannon Tweed?
Didn't she marry Moneybags?
Yes, she did. What's his name? Kiss guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, she married him. She was an actress of some sort one time. We'll leave it at that.
You sure she was acting?
I ain't got nothing else to say. Let's just say she was in the movies.
Yeah, there you go.
The most famous scene from, well, I say it's famous.
Oh, yeah, that scene is.
Sharon Stone, born in 1958. She will be remembered forever for that.
Yes.
Can't get rid of it. Your reputation does follow you.
Yep.
One of the greatest country singers that ever existed. Too Much Fun. Whew. He was good. Amen. Kind of love. Randy Travis discovered this guy. And you have to get Joel Payne, wherever Joel is this morning, love this guy. He done a lot of singing for him. Darrell Singletary was born today, 1971. He stood out by Randy Travis's bus and just kept, Randy, give me a chance. Randy Travis would get behind this guy and make him the star that he was. Died at an early age of a heart attack at around 46. But man, you want to talk about a voice. He was it. He was really good at what he did. It would be 1978. We'd see that guy that got mad.
Yeah, and you didn't like him when he got mad.
What was it he used to say?
Don't make me angry.
You wouldn't like me.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah. And then, of course, we're talking The Incredible Hulk, premiered 1978. That wasn't as good as The Dukes of Hazzard, but at the time we didn't have anything else to watch. And the big screen movie was just as awful as you thought it was. Don't waste your time watching that.
Come up with a 40-foot
It was
something
bad.
Yeah, 1978, and they can turn Lou Ferrigno into the Hulk. I mean, come on. That was a whole lot better than this crap they got now.
I didn't realize that he'd even done this. 1979, James Brown appeared on the Grand Ole Opry. He was in town, made an appearance.
Oh, he felt good.
You can't help but like James Brown, y'all.
Yeah.
Living in America.
Oh, yeah.
Wherever Debbie is this morning, she had that doll, the James Brown doll, on her desk. And
Really?
you could walk by and tap it, and he'd start dancing. I feel good.
No.
Anybody remember Carrie Underwood?
Yeah, I do.
Ooh, she's as Greg would say, pretty as that speckled pup there. 1983. She is she is what you call a lady. Everything
She
about her.
is. And I tell you what, her rendition of Amazing Grace
Good stuff there.
with Vince Gill. Oh,
Now,
yes.
I got to say, and I'm going to, I don't want to say contradict you, but my personal favorite version of that is Alan Jackson's version of Amazing Grace from the Opry. Him and his guitar from the, man, I don't know if you've heard it.
I have. You
Golly.
can't do wrong with Amazing Grace no matter who sings it.
Buffy, anybody remember her? This would premiere tonight. She would jump up and get those bad guys, those Dracula-looking people there. Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, premiered.
That just pushed me away.
Oh, come on. Now, you didn't like Buffy?
Well, I didn't have a problem looking at her.
That was the whole point of the show.
I couldn't make it through anything else on there.
Can you get as
no.
high as this guy did with his voice?
No.
It was three of them, and they would
Yeah.
bring you, staying alive. Andy Gibb passed away in 1988. All those brothers died relatively young. What I'm saying is they didn't live to be old men.
Yeah. They rode hard and put up wet.
I didn't say that. This guy, I quit the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. Lloyd Bridges passed away, and you'll remember him from all of the Airplane movies. And
Striker, is that you?
that was funny. That's when comedy was comedy. And Lloyd Bridges, who was his? Is Jeff Bridges? Is that his son?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Do y'all remember this guy Corey Haim? He was big back in the day as a kid actor.
Yeah, no, he did play Silver Bullet.
License to Drive, Dream a Little Dream. The Lost Boys, he was even in that. Made him a household name there. He passed away in 2010, so that's been 16 years, Odie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
So we learned that. Let's see, and that kind of wraps up what happened today.
That's also self-cancellation. Huh.
I thought all of them had passed away. Barry's still alive? Well, I didn't know that.
I thought one just recently passed.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay, we got a few of them that say that, so. Well, all right. Kelsey, you're right. It was How Great Thou Art that, what's your name, Vince Gill did.
Amazing Grace.
How did I forget that?
Oh, no. But Amazing Grace by Alan Jackson, y'all. Over the fence.
Kelsey, I'm glad you caught that. Yeah. How Great Thou Art. Boy, that right there make the hair stand up on the back of your neck and the hair on it stand up. It's good.
And everybody's right about Barry Gibb being alive. He's 79 is what we're getting. It's Barry. He is one of them. He is staying alive. Carl, that's a pretty good line there. I don't care who you are.
He is staying alive.
And then we're getting, who is this? Bo Bridges is Lloyd's son. Oh, Bo.
I think he had, weren't they brothers? Him and Nutton?
His son, I thought.
Okay.
I thought. I'm going to go with son, but y'all correct me if I'm wrong. More to come this morning, already 7:46.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good and reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn.
Oh, they just got out to get their trash.
Well, I saw Todd there. He was talking about it. And so let's go to, since we brought up Todd, let's talk about Clark County for a moment there. Are they living the high life moment?
They must be on the front seat.
Accident there in, thanks to our friends down in Clark County Hot Topics, an accident there at Enterprises. And they were, again, the high life of the party.
Yeah.
That's all I can see in that picture.
Yeah, Jeff was Lloyd's son, and then Bo is too, so Jeff and Bo are brothers.
Jeff and I know Todd will be able to answer this. If y'all remember Clint Eastwood, did you ever watch Thunderbolt and Lightfoot? That was Jeff that was with him.
I can't remember if I watched that one or not.
Where the money was in the schoolhouse. Clint Eastwood goes to prison for a crime that he committed, and they hid all of the cash that was stolen in the bank robbery in the schoolhouse.
Oh, now that's
and then he shows up to get the money,
yeah.
and the schoolhouse is gone. And so they've moved it like 40 or 50 miles somewhere else, and he's got to go find the money at the school. It's good.
I remember something along those lines.
It can't go wrong with a Clint Eastwood movie. I'm just telling you, the best of the best that is out there. We had a little boo-boo as someone was driving a stolen vehicle and they entered Choctaw County, Alabama. Didn't end so well for them. Popo arrived and off to jail they went. Stolen it was, though.
And now total. Stolen and total.
There it is. What is that? Is that a Chevy truck? Is that what that is? I can't tell.
It could be one of them found off-road dead.
No, I don't know. It's got the forward look right there, that tail light, though. You're right. So, not real sure. Could be a Ranger is what we're looking at. But someone did go to jail over that. You can't be taking stuff like that ain't yours. Let's see. We had a lady. This is just sad, the things that happen in America. She was headed to the hospital to go visit a friend that had cancer. As she said at a red light, she was carjacked. She lost her life at that red light over a car. Odie, words just can't explain these things that go on with this. She was 61 years old. Happened in Austin, Texas. And crime in Austin is horrendous if you ever pass that way.
Yeah.
Look at John Bradley, knowing him a little bit of Barry.
Yeah, he's on it. He's on it.
Barry Gibbs has been married since 1970. Huh. Well, congratulations to them.
I think it's time for all these carjackings if you get a hold of your portable hole punch. Things like that happen all across America every single day.
So that's what we got there. What else have we got going on? No, I ain't going there. That's just bad there. I just horrible there. As we get into just a touch of politics, where are we with what's going on with the Save America Act? Is it going to pass? What is the latest?
It's going to be tough because you've got the Democrats who.
But what's the vote? What do we know at this point? How many is it for? And do we know this?
Not 100%. We've got to have Democrats. 51. So right now it's 217 Republican, 214 Democrats. You can win if every Republican was on board, but you're also asking these same people that voted against pushing out the congressman who used this slush fund to cover up sexual payoffs. You're asking them to do the right thing? That's hard to do when it comes to doing what's right for the country. They're part of stealing millions, in my eyes, from the American people because you have that secret slush fund that when you do something wrong and someone wants to sue you, you go pay them off with our money.
Yeah, and then we don't know who it is.
And then when somebody says, I think we ought to publish who's doing that, they all freak out and say, oh, no, can't do it. So Trump said that he is through signing laws until they pass the Voting Act.
And again, I just don't know what the number is there. We got 4 voting no.
4 right now, so that's going to put us one behind.
Yeah. Now
voting are coming for them too. Remember.
And so J.D. Vance would only tie. It wouldn't be enough to carry it over, would it?
Right. It has to be a tie before J.D. gets a vote.
And they're saying Cindy Smith Hyde voted no to release.
You got
the
a
name.
chance to do something about her today. Right now.
I don't know who's running against her.
A lot of.
Right, but I'm saying I don't know her.
She's a businesswoman. I know that. Don't know a whole lot. I really don't have to. I know enough about another one that I don't know. Sometimes change is good.
I'd have to read. I'd have to know a little bit voting records and what they stand for before I said anything. J.D. Vance also gave the final as those 6 boys were sent home from Iran. One of the saddest things I think we've seen happen there. The president met. Yeah. They're now going home to be buried with honors there as they gave all for their country. Now, again, we've had our 7th person. The war is not over. It was all rumored that it was getting close to coming to an end. Trump said, wait a minute, it ain't over yet. And he told them, y'all keep doing what you're doing. I will make this 10 times worse than anything that you've had so far.
We're going to end it.
Yes.
Just how soon is up to y'all.
So we're watching this very closely to get answers as to what's going on. It hadn't happened yet there. Again, voting going on right now as we mentioned that through 7 o'clock this afternoon. We hope you can make it out to that. We had this is one of those things to where it was on top of the bridge this weekend. I didn't bring it up yesterday. But on top of the bridge there at I-20 there, that's directly above New South Ford.
That's Simmons' little truck.
Yeah, that's the baby one. They had to go get the concrete truck.
Yeah, we'll send the little one out there.
They were busy there. And it just had, as you went up that bridge, it was on top of the bridge there. And Odie, at the same time, Sunday afternoon, and this has got to be scary for anybody, they're going along in their automobile and a tire flew off the car. Skidded to a stop there, and that blocked traffic for a little while. Yeah. Also, that was over the weekend. It seemed like there was something else that I had noted. I'll find it.
You know, talking about Democrat, and one reason that I say that I vote both, I don't go by just a party, and I've voted Democrats, and I'll probably vote some more because there's some Democrats out there I like. But y'all brought him up today, so Fetterman, boy, there's a Democrat that you can get behind.
He makes a lot of sense.
He said, why you get mad at me? Because I'm behind for the American people just because I'm a Democrat. So look at what they stand for personally, not the party. Look at what they stand for, their beliefs when you go and make this vote.
Well, and I'll say this on anybody, regardless of party, if they've been in office, look at their voting record. That is where the truth is. Do they skip votes that are controversy? There's a lot of them that'll do that. They just won't show up.
Yeah, vote here or vote absent. Is there no good choice? You know, Don, you'll have to make a decision. Right now, only one of them have a record of how they will vote. Does the history look good to you? Because she's proven where she's going to be. The other lady hadn't had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about the other.
But in 4 years, if she's not any good, you can say you wasn't good, go. That's the way voting works. But when you've got a history, go look and see what their footprints behind them did, because they're going to walk the same way in the next 4 years.
Correct. We'll be back with birthdays. If you hadn't got yours into us yet, send it in.
Get them in.
We'll tell it all next.
All aboard for the 23rd Annual Loose Caboose Arts and Crafts Festival. Saturday, April the 11th in downtown Newton, Mississippi. They'll have craft vendors, carnival rides, food vendors, the dinosaur experience for the kids, and the Bank First Car Show returns. They'll have cars, trucks, classics, and racing vehicles, and a motorcycle show. Live music and the Delta Shows Carnival. The 23rd Annual Loose Caboose Festival in downtown Newton on April the 11th.
Environment Masters earned a 5-star in our mind. It's a pleasure to give them our business. They treat our home like it's their own. They're always punctual. They're always professional.
Customers are making significant investments in their homes and businesses every day, and they deserve to work with professionals. So we're always training, always looking for top talent, always investing in technology, always following up to make sure our customers' experience was better than they'd expect. That's hassle-free plumbing and AC.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
Welcome back, your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie. Don't forget, we've got the big car show coming up at MCC this weekend. Front parking lot, can't miss them there. It'll be there. Lots of fun. Begins around 10 a.m.-ish. They'll get there early to do sign-ups. Come on out. I'm sure Chet will be there. I've seen him there several times with his truck.
He'll be out there with his polish.
It's a lot of fun. It's always fun to see the different cars that are brought in.
And the work that they've done. Woo. Man, that's tough.
And people, and depends upon the car, why it means something to them. I was somewhere the other day and I saw a car that, and Odie, let me tell you, if they had $1 in it, they had sunk probably 80 grand or so in it. And 90% of them probably ended up at the crusher because the guy, the reason he wanted to redo it was his first car.
Yeah, it just had that sentimental value to go along with it.
Boy, he sure put a price on sentimental, though. Woo!
Yeah.
I ain't want to be talking against nobody because I got my habits, too, that add up.
You got half a habit.
Yeah, half a habit. My half a habit has cost me a lot more than I thought it would.
The other half ain't here yet.
Let's hope it returns one day.
See, look at these car shows you can miss out on.
Yes, sir, Bob. Every now and then you'll run up on something you got to have, though, and you'll convince somebody they need to depart with that product.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, so careful, you'll end up buying something there. What kind of birthdays we got today?
Well, we got a few of them. We got old Gary Riddle got a birthday. Andrew Bateman, happy birthday to you. Wade Smith. Y'all don't go disturb him. He's working on some stuff for me.
Is he underneath the car?
He got it out.
I was at the sheriff's department last week and he come walking through. Had a wrench in his hand.
Yeah, he's working on. He keeps all them cars in top-notch shape. Matt Kennedy and Jeff McHenry all having birthdays today. So happy birthday.
Absolutely. There. Did you hear me mention earlier today about Yamaha pulling out of California?
Man,
they are moving to Georgia.
That's something we're going to start seeing more and more of.
Companies moving to states that will align more with what their pocketbook can afford. I was going to say their way of thinking, but I think it's what they can afford.
And then you got Mom Dummy, who says, "Oh, well, you can leave New York, but if you sell one thing in a store anywhere around here, then we're going to tax your corporation no matter where you're."
Can they actually do that? But you're going to.
I don't know, because is that considered doing business there? Now if I sold my widgets to you and then you sold them to someone there, I'm not doing business there. You are.
It's to another company. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that.
So that's going to be something. But to even think that we don't care if you're leaving, we're still going to tax you.
Not a good attitude to have for a
man.
leader.
Philip Crichton got a birthday.
Happy birthday.
So yeah.
All right, as we depart today, we're going to leave you with a good word. What type of Bible verse we got today?
So this one's taking us straight over here to Proverbs. Yeah. 31:30. Charm is deceptive. Let me read that one again. Charm is deceptive, and beauty is fleeting. But a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised.
Is that trying to say you shouldn't wear makeup?
That's, well, I mean, now some of them you might want to before you can get out in public. But a woman that is flaunting, bring what you got, and
I was curious how you would describe this.
All that stuff, does that make her pretty? Yeah. Does that make her? But showing the glory of God and telling about Jesus Christ and what he can do for you, and show and act the way God wants us to. That is what makes a woman a woman.
I'm getting a second opinion. I'm calling Brother Danny.
Oh, man, you put a little Jesus in a woman, and Jesus will make that a woman that fits your needs. Woo! Y'all have a good one. We love you. Hump days tomorrow. Be careful.